Happy holidays, everyone. Thank you for joining me for this movement and meditation session. Let's get started.
Let's begin with child's pose. Close your eyes and surrender to the comforting embrace of this pose. Feel a sense of safety and tranquility as you let go to any worries or distractions. Position your arms long by your side or stack your fists to support your head. Take this time to recharge and find stillness within. Inhaling through the nose, feeling that expansion of the ribcage, and exhaling through a pursed lip. Transition onto your hands and knees in a neutral position. As you exhale, arch your back and lift your head and tailbone. Feel your chest expand and your spine lengthen. Exhale and round your spine, tucking your tailbone. Feel your spine stretching and lengthening, a graceful distance between earth and sky. Let the worries melt away like morning mist as you move fluidly through the rhythm of your breath. Going into child's pose and transitioning into upward dog. Root down and rise strong. Press your palms firm. Feel the earth meet your spirit. Flow back into a C curve, creating as much space for your spine as possible, gently sitting into child's pose. Move back into downward dog. This time drop your hips to the right and look over your left shoulder, creating a lovely side stretch. Repeat side to side before returning into child's pose. Don't forget to breathe. Returning back to all fours, hands directly underneath the shoulders. Raise your heels and swing them side to side. Follow your feet with your eyes. Rooted and free, your heels dance like butterflies, eyes like gentle voyagers, tracing their graceful flight. Now tuck the toes under, sit the hips back to the heels, stretching through the arches of the feet. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through a pursed lip. Release the stretch, coming forward. Inhale, and then exhale, gently sit back. Never force the stretch. Now cross your right foot over your left and use your weight to add pressure to those feet, creating blood flow, hydrating the fascia, breathing into it. Other side, cross and sit the hips back. Hold these stretches as long as you want to. This is your time. Come back forward into an upward dog. And tuck the toes under and press into a downward dog, sending those hips all the way up to the sky. Pedaling the dog out side to side. Up on the toes, back down to the heels. And coming down to all fours, take your right leg, bring it in front. Press your left hand firmly into the ground and your right arm up to the sky. Follow it with your eyes and just breathe. Let that beautiful sun shine in. Take your right hand, feed it under the right leg, and just cradle that leg into the arm and rocking side to side, releasing that hip, release the tension, and just breathe through it. Now coming down to your forearms, if you can, to the left corner, pressing the hips further closer to the earth and breathe into it. Press back, bring the left leg forward, right hand firmly presses into the ground, left arm extends up, following it with your eyes. Take your left arm, feed it through and under that left leg. Let that left knee go out to the side and just rock side to side. Coming down to your forearms if you can, wherever your range of motion takes you, don't fight it. Just breathe into it. Releasing back up. And now feeding the needle. So bring your right arm, feed it through, bringing the right shoulder as close to the earth as you can. Exhaling, extending, and reaching up to the sky. Let the sun shine in. On your last one, hold that right arm through, extend the left arm up. Yes, you should feel like a pretzel. Just breathe into it. Other side. Feed the left arm through and extend and lengthen. Feel free to add your hips. As you reach through, you can move the hips back and swing them to the left as you reach up to the sky. And again, hold that left arm down, reach it up with the right arm. Push yourself out of that stretch and stretch it out. Going into pigeon, bringing that right leg over and coming down towards the mat. Inhale the sky, exhale the tension. One breath paints the ceiling, another washes over your hips. A gentle tide receding, leaving calmness in the wake. Keep breathing into this pose. Let your head rest. Stay as long as you need to. This is your time. Push yourself out of it. Nice little stretch. Cross the left leg, bring it in front, and just surrender into this pose. If this is challenging, you can always use a couple towels on that side to lift up, to make it easier to get into the pose and stay into the pose. A couple more breaths. Facing center, cross your left leg over the right, and just reach up to the sky and side to side. Try and keep the hips anchored deep and strong into the earth, creating a nice side stretch. Inhaling up, exhale, press and reach over. A couple more times. And then center. So the leg that crosses over in front is the hip side where you're going to feel it most. Again, feel free to prop yourself up on a couple towels or a block. Switch sides. Inhale up, exhale, surrender over. Reach as high as you can, keeping those hips anchored into the mat. Inhaling and then exhale, reach forward. Keeping your sacrum and hips nice and heavy, grounded. Next, onto our mat, on our backs, and then some leg circles. So I like to keep my fingertips on my hips, my ASIS points, and make that circle as big as you can without moving the hips. 6 each direction. Opening and surrendering. Feel free to place a pillow or a towel under your head. Bring that right knee over to the side Extend the right arm out and look over at your right fingertips to ensure the shoulder blades are anchored firmly into the earth. Then continue that right leg crossing over the left into the happy cow pose. Pull those feet forward close to your chest and feel the stretch. Right leg down, and then leg circles using that left leg, making it as big as you can without moving the pelvis. So again, landmarking the ASIS joints, the hips, to keep the pelvis silent. 6 circles in each direction. Then gently place your right hand on that left knee, guide it over across the right side of your body. Left arm extends out and follow it with your eyes. Feel your shoulder blades anchored firmly into the ground. Continue that journey of bringing the left leg across the right, holding onto the feet or the shins into that happy cow pose. Last but not least, one of my favorites, knees together, feet apart, and letting those legs drop side to side. This is an ideal stretch to do before you even get out of bed in the morning. Your back will love you for it. Onto your side, pushing yourself up.
Thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful day and hope to see you soon. Happy holidays.